And I wanted to piggyback on what you were saying before, like with the skit with Method Man, right? Because with him saying you got to go back to your roots, it's kind of like saying you got to know where you're from in order to know who you are and where you're going. So I felt like that was such a powerful thing that you put right before that first video of you in Vietnam.
Right. Um, all of that was like meaningful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know, everything that I've done so far coming from prison is just like people got to understand, like, yo, bro, I spent all of my 20s in prison. And then most of my teenage years was in the system as well. Maybe not prison, but, youthful, youthful detention centers and shit like that. So a big portion of my life has been in those places. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out of it, you got the China Mac phase, right? All the way from 2000 and what was it, 2017, all the way to now, last year or whatever, right? So now you got all those years that 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 was just me basically like just coming into, just growing from all those years of just like incarceration and like, you know, trauma and like fucking being in those type of environments, right? So I was really trying to figure out what it was. I was learning and growing as being like a free person. And like I've made, I've made mistakes. I did great things. I did, and I've been growing ever since, right? Taking steps and steps and steps. See, and then people might not be able to understand that, you know what I mean? Because they haven't been through what I've been through. But, me having my freedom, this is something new. This was something very new to me. So, of course, I was trying different things and doing different things and just trying to understand and trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and I think I finally like I finally come to a place where I have learned from all of the things I went through, and it's to a point where I was like, okay, I've tried all these things. Now I understand what it is, right? And now what I need to do, and what I need to do is I need to step out. You know what I'm saying? I need to look at the world in a different world view. You know what I'm saying? I need to expand my my view. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going around and I'm experiencing life, and I'm like, looking at things through different places, different lenses. And this is what it's about. This is the part of my life where I'm finding true like meaning to my life. You know what I'm saying? And and yeah, and I think I went through all of that to get to this point, so I could really figure it out now. You know what I mean?
You got out of prison even earlier than 2017 though, because I remember like the Vlad TV interview was like, I don't know, like 14 or 15 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, see, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, for to whatever it
but
was. For,
I've been watching your career throughout that whole time, and like, bro, like it's so crazy, like your speech pattern, your word selection, just everything. Like you could tell that you've like changed and grown so much in that time, right? And what you're saying about being able to travel, because when you see different places, even in the country, your own country, right? Or just traveling abroad and stuff, it changes your worldly view because you see life like completely different. Because like when you posted up in one area, a lot a lot of people that have never even left New York. You know what I'm saying? So that's like all
right.
right? Like from that view. And so like for you to be able to see it even further, it's definitely going to change you.
Facts. And it's changing me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.